very welcome to this flight today. We're flying from Oslo to Bangkok. My name is Ulrik Artesen. I'm the captain on board today, together with David Bengtsson and Stephen Terry. So we'll do our best to make this flight as enjoyable as possible. And because I'm the only one with hair, I get to decide today, okay?
By choice.
By choice, yeah, exactly. Today's flights, we have fairly short flight time, 10 hours and 30 minutes today. We have some little bit of turbulence forecasted for the first couple of hours of the flight. The aircraft is Sonia today. I flew it yesterday. It was very good condition, so and we have no indication that there would be any different now. So we should be able to board on time and leave on time.
Hello, my name is Stephen Terry. I'm a pilot with Norwegian long haul on the 787. I'm just doing my walk around that we have to perform before every flight. So if you'd like to follow me, I'll talk you through what we do on our walk around. Then we come back in on the trailing edge, making sure all devices are undamaged, no evidence of bird strikes.
We took a look at the performance. We're fairly heavy today. We weigh 221 tons roughly, which is just under about 4 tons below the max takeoff weight. So we want to make sure that we can take off from here successfully. We also discussed a little bit, we'll brief a little bit more about de-icing procedures. The aircraft just arrived from New York, and we do have some frost on the wings, so we will need to go via the de-icing platform on our way out for the departure. We have got a note talk about fairly large amount of cargo. I guess even the Thai people like Norwegian salmon. We carry a lot of salmon these days, so that's of course is good. As you can see now on these two displays, David on his side is the pilot flying, so he has a larger map, a little more detailed. On my side, I will have a small map on the left-hand side of this DU, and then I have the ICAS and engine instruments on the right-hand side. Okay, the auto start is now displayed, and we can see now that the end-to rotation is slowly coming up. The oil pressure is starting to rise now. It can be a little bit slow if it's very cold outside on these Trent 1000 engines.
D1.
Rotate. Positive, right? Well, we had an initial cruising altitude of flight level 350, and now we're climbing up flight level 370, so even at some rather heavy weights, you quickly can get to high altitudes for a more efficient flight. We'll do a few step climbs during the way. We'll probably end up flight level 410 as we are approaching Bangkok. Last couple of hours or so, we're cruising at 410.
One big difference on the 787 is that due to the aircraft is built in new composite materials, we are able to pressurize the cabin more than in other older airplane types. If you look down here, you can see that right now we are flying at 37,000 feet and the cabin altitude is actually at 5,000 feet. And the differential pressure is up to 9.1. That makes a big difference, the physical stress on the body. So it makes you actually feel more rested when you reach your destination, since you're flying at a lower altitude in the cabin.
Hello, I'm Mattia Fracasso. I'm one of the cruise pilots here in Norwegian. Following Lima 509 airway from Indek to Hangu, so this piece of route here. The decompression chart says that in case of emergency descent before Hangu, we would descend to 11,000 feet, join this airway to Hangu, then descend to 11,000 again and proceed to Peshawar, so turning north. We will see it down there and divert there. And again, depending where it fills, if it fills after Hangu, we descend to a higher altitude, 18,000 feet, because all the motors are higher and the terrain starts rising. We'll proceed to Hangu. After Hangu descent, so with initially 18,000 feet, Norban on the airway, and then after Hangul we descend to a lower altitude.
Hello, my name is Kees Visser. I'm the pilot in command, the captain on the flight from Bangkok to Stockholm on this 787 Dreamliner, and I want to show you some information about the head-up display.
Okay, here you see the projection of the primary flight display into the head-up display. On the left top you see an arrow with the wind speed, 82, that's the wind speed. The arrow is the wind direction. Then on the top of the head-up display you see the autopilot flight director mode annunciator. It's in speed mode, LNAV and VNAV path, and the autopilot is engaged.
Our flight today is an ETOPS flight. That means that we may go as far as 3 hours from an alternate airport with a 2-engine aircraft. For instance, I'll show you here a little bit of the display on the Asian area we are flying, and then you can see a few airports. Of course, there are a little bit more, but these are the main airports we normally use for our flight to Bangkok. We passed Yangon and Calcutta.
We have to discuss my facial features today as well. The mustache is not something that I normally sport. However, we are in the month of November. Some of you guys might have heard about that. It's basically a way to display your support for cancer research when it comes to prostate cancer. So we've had one of our colleagues in Norwegian that started sort of a little competition to grow a mustache during the month of November, and at the end of the month we will all take some pictures and vote who has the actual nicest one. So that's why I'm having a mustache.